Well, this is how I make my seed tape. I have 3 layers of 2-ply toilet paper here, and I've got my measuring system here. I happen to have these rulers that are 5 inches wide, and five, yeah, I think they're about 5 inches wide, and they have they're 6 inches wide, and they're 24 inches long. So if I put 2 of them together, I have 4 feet wide, which is the width of, or the depth of my garden bed. So that works out really well for me. But if you didn't have this, you could just use like any sort of measuring device to measure it to the length that works for you, right? And I like to stack 3 because it's easy for me to get through all layers. So I've got just a generic marker here. I think it's Amazon Basics, washable, whatever. So it's important to put something underneath you that's not your table, because this is going to go through and this is going to go through. Yeah. Oh, also I have my seeds and some toothpicks, glue, washable marker, measuring device, although it's not strictly necessary, and I'll show you why. Okay, so you've got these squares, right? And they're like this big and this big, and that's 4 inches by 4 inches and by 4 inches. And carrots, they like a 2-inch spacing, so I'm just going to check to make sure it's lined up. All right, so we're going to put 1 dot in this corner, 1 dot right here where the 2 pieces meet, 1 dot down here where the 2 pieces meet, 1 dot down here where the 2 pieces meet. We're going to go in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, and in the middle. And basically, I'm making sure that it's going to go through all layers. I'm pushing down a little, then I move over. And I find the next corner, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, and in the middle. And we just keep doing that all the way across. Now, you can divide the 2-ply into 1-ply, and then you have 6 sheets for the effort of 1 sheet, which is awesome if you're doing a lot. But I also kind of like how having it too thick makes it a little bit sturdier so that I'm not going to rip it very easily. And so that's what I do. So I'm going to unscrew this just a little bit. Takes a little bit of practice to get where you want it to be. And you're just going to put a little dot of glue. A little dot, 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 a little more on that one. Little dot, little dot, little dot, little dot. Little dot, little dot, little dot, little dot, little dot, little dot, and dot. I'll usually do about 24 inches at a time because it's fast and easy for me like that. And I've got my toothpick, which is green because I was doing it the other day. I'm going to take my biggest dot of glue and stick this in to get a little glue on it. Zoom in a little here. So a little bit of glue on the tip. See if I can get this thing focused. There you go. A little bit of glue. Put it into your seeds. Okay, got a bunch of seeds. So now I'm just going to drop 1 seed and then move on to the next one. 1 seed, 1 seed, 2 seeds. That's okay. Doesn't really matter. It's still going to be better than if I just sprinkle seeds everywhere, right? I dropped this one there, so I'm going to move it like that. And then again, repeat, repeat. It's so simple, guys, and it's a huge lifesaver. Like, I am the most impatient person in the garden. I don't want to mess around counting out my seeds and spacing them correctly. And I've got kids, and I homeschool, and I work from home, all this stuff. So this is a huge time saver, and there's not too much you can do outside right now. So now I've got my seed tape, right? I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to use one of these because they're already done. I'm going to zoom out so that you can, woo. Okay, I'm going to take my seed tape. It's all gooey and wet with wet glue, right? I'm going to take it over to this chair here. Excuse our homeschooling mess. And I'm just going to drape it over here. And I'm going to make sure that none of the glue dots are going to be on the chair. Because you want to make sure that there is like nothing touching the glue, because it's going to just stick to whatever it's on. So real life here, I have a giant mess. Well, I hope this helps. Yeah, good luck.